this week's vlog could be actually quite dire. Not gonna lie, because we're on Wednesday already, and this is my first snippet. So this is what the bed looks like at the moment. It's carnage. Wrapping presents and shizzle. So yeah, resting from the weekend because Saturday and Sunday was busy. And then I cooked last night. I'm cooking. I should be cooking now. Cooking shortly. We forecast snow here. We've not got it. It's just been raining the whole day. And it's cold. But I slept last night with my window open because I can't not. Apparently. Didn't sleep much Monday night. And so yeah, last night I decided to sleep with the window open. But I was like, how can you do that? It's freezing. And I'm like, because I can. I've got loads of notifications coming through, so my phone's just going absolutely mental and it's lagging. But I slept really well. So, a few people know, a few people don't. I was seeing someone. I thought it was proper. I'm the one that called it off. Because he has an excuse for everything. He was interested in me, but he's not been to see me since February. And he only messages when he's sat in the work canteen before he starts his shift. Because he gets there early because he gets the lift. So he's sat doing nothing. But then suddenly, it's his birthday on the 16th of April, and suddenly he's interested in seeing me. So I was just like, so I let it ride its stinging, and I had it out of him. It's like, it's not because of my birthday. I'm going to come and see you this week. But he never actually arranged anything, and then last night I just was just like, do you know what? It's not working. But all the blame was put on me. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking the blame for this. You won't tell me where you live because your mum doesn't approve of your partners or yada yada yada. And then it's suddenly not his mum's place. And there was just excuses every single time. We go around in circles, getting nowhere. So part of me feels like a failure, but part of me, and I can't do it right. But then on the other hand, part of me is like, well done, because I could have easily let it ride. I mean, I've got a birthday present here, but it were free. It would just have to pay delivery, so I've not lost out totally. And my April's busy. I'm going to be lucky if I don't end up in a flare anyway, so yeah, that's what's occurring. That's the most exciting news this week. So I'm just literally like pacing myself as much as I can. I've got physio on Friday, so unless the bus driver's a dick to me again. So news on that. They've tracked the driver. They've took him in for a talk, whatever, but they can't disclose to me what was said, what happens, the internal investigations from here on for breach of GDPR or something like that. I might have got them totally wrong. Data protection or safeguarding shizzle my bizzle. So yeah, so apparently that's been dealt with. And funniest thing, contact us and we will give you a 3-day pass for the buses. Yeah, that is great. Apart from I have a disability bus pass, so I get on the trams and the local trains and the buses for free anyway. So, yeah, that's gonna be really good. And where was I? So yeah, so I'm gonna make sausage and mash in a bit, and we're just gonna crack on. So next week's hella busy. So next week I've got the Monday, which is the 4th. Me, my dad, my mum were separated, and my sister and my niece are all going to my granny's. Because normally we have a massive family tea party kind of thing. But my granny's deteriorating, as you would like. So, 95. So she's deteriorating, and we're bigger since COVID. So there's now 4 great grandchildren, 5 grandchildren, 2 children. My mum still gets invited. My uncle. So yeah. I could hear my dad back. And my niece hasn't met my granny yet. So my auntie decided to go on the Sunday. We're going on the Monday. So yeah. And then on the Wednesday I'm going with my dad to pick my nephew up. And I'm gonna go and stay with my best friend for a few days. Pretty much nearly a week. So from the Wednesday to the Monday. And then come back on the Monday. And then on the Sunday, we're all going to my mum's because it's Easter Sunday, and we used to have a tradition that every Easter we'd go down to my nonna's and she would do a big off Easter meal. So we are talking a starter of lasagna and meatballs, which my mum still hasn't mastered. She refuses to put as much lard in as Nonna did. Nonna didn't care. And then Nonna used to do a roast dinner. And then she'd bring out like fruit. And we'd all been like, because you couldn't have one bowl of lasagna, because if you only had one bowl of lasagna, you were trying to kill yourself by not eating, even though you knew a roast chicken dinner or a roast dinner would come in, or a meat in between the 2 courses as well. And then you'd all sit down and argue about who was doing the washing up. And then she'd bring out chocolates half an hour after you've eaten. So yeah. So we're all going to my mum's for Easter. And then it's my sister's birthday on the 20th. It's busy. It's chaotic. So yeah. So I'll go. So I'm trying to rest when I can. And when I'm at my friend's, she's got 2 kids, so it'll be semi-chaotic. But she's been really poorly, so we're gonna try and just chill out and have girly time. So yeah. I said this wasn't gonna be long. My first snippet's nearly 10 minutes, so. So. Last one of the week. So today's been a good day. Yesterday was not a good day. But today's been a good day. So, had physio in town. But I felt good. So, I went and did some shopping in town. I don't often go into town because it's blind. COVID's like epic at the moment. So many people. My best friend's mum's on day 10 and she's still positive. So, yeah. But I had physio, so I was like, do you know what? I'll go in. I'm going to stay with my friend next week. So I was like, I'll get some goodies for her kids. My sister's birthday, the week after I come back. So I was like, I'll get prepared for that. I misjudged it totally. And went in way too early. So I stopped and had a Starbucks. And so yeah, all good. Physio was good. I went and sat in there a bit earlier because it's freezing. Like all over at the moment is just doing random weather where it's sunny 1 minute, then snowing, then sleet, then hailing, then sun. It's crazy. But it's still really cold. So I went and I did some shopping. Poundland. I was feeling really good. The physios actually discharged me, which is obviously a good sign. I mean, I knew she was kind of going to, because last time I saw her, she was just like, what else can I do for you? But my mental health was bad last time. I did go to the doctor about it, but we all know what the doctor said. So I told her about ending up in A&E the other week. And she asked more questions than they did at the hospital. She's like, did you have a fall again? Or what? No. She was like, probably your plantar fasciitis, basically, because I can't say it. Or it's you've done too much on your foot, or whatever. She said, you walked in here. I said, yeah, it feels better, but every time I'm resting, and I'm resting more than I want to, my elevator, she goes, that's what you're just going to have to do. And she gave me some, if it is that plantar thing, exercises to do with that. She said about filling a water bottle half up with water and putting it in the freezer, and then rolling the foot over it. So not only is it helping the foot, but it's also giving a cooling sensation, which will help ease the nerves. Right, so I'm like, cool, so I know what to do there. She's like, yeah, rest, elevate. She says, you're doing amazing. She says, you're just so strong, so. And I'm like, I suppose. So she's like, that's better. But say to me, I am strong. Like, I'm strong. And she was like, that wasn't hard for you. If I'd have asked you to do that a couple of months ago, you wouldn't have done it. And I said, and I've been working a lot, like, on myself. And saying that I am normally in bed, like, in dark by now. So I have got 3 lights on me, I'm like, ding, Hollywood. So yeah. And then I met my dad at Tesco's, because it was just better than waiting forever for a bus. But she was like, the physio was like, I wish all my patients were like you. And she's like, because yours isn't just a pain from a broken leg and it mended. She says yours is a lifelong condition. But you're learning to live with it and you're improving, and you've done loads of research on it, and that's helped you mentally cope with it, and then like physically just get on with it. I'm like, I suppose so. Never ever thought of it like that. But she's like, just keep doing what you're doing. And she's like, if you need days where you rest and do nothing apart from feed yourself, rest and do nothing apart from feed yourself. Oh God, my dad's singing downstairs. Is that loud? I can tell you what song, a new Sanders song. It's Crackly Rosie or Rose by Neil Diamond. Oh God, it must be Friday. But yeah, so she's really pleased. I told her about what the doctor said, and she was just like, I think I'd like, they're not the specialists, they don't do the research, they don't catch up with stuff. So I said to her, I've had two different like advice from two different medical people. Says one see me face to face, but has met me once. And I said my doctor's seen me, never seen me, but spoke to me 3 times. Accused me of lying that I drink, and like I said, never seen me, but wants me to lose weight. Now, I couldn't even tell you what I weigh because I don't weigh myself, because I get obsessed with numbers and I try and beat numbers. And I know that if I weighed myself, I'd be like, right, I want to get down to that. But because of my condition of fibro, I know I would push myself into a flare by exercising just so I could beat that number. It's like, do you know what you're wearing right now? Got a clue? So without seeing me, without me knowing, and there's nothing on my notes, the last time I was weighed was July last year, and that was at the hospital after my rheumatology appointment. So nearly a year ago, that going on the last. So he has no idea. No one knows if I've drastically lost weight from them. But so going from not seeing me, talking to me 3 times, reading through my notes, he's got on the judgment of, you need to lose weight. Are you sure you don't drink? Yeah. And I think you have fatty liver disease. I'm sending you for a liver scan. Great. Whereas this woman's seen me 3 times and is just like, he told you to lose weight. Yeah. And he's like, does he know what you're dealing with? Does he know what doing exercise could do? No. I'd love to, not skinnier, I'm not bothered about skinniness. I'd love to be healthier. And yeah, that does come with exercise. But at the same time, that's in a realistic world. We ain't there. I'm in a world where it is what it is. Like, I've been told by the doctor who diagnosed me, the rheumatologist, pacing. The IAPT people, pacing. My counsellor, pacing. My physio, pacing. Not doing the fight or flight. And then this one doctor, lose weight. Like I've said before, none of my conditions are weight dependent. I mean, obviously, if I've got a fatty liver disease, then that will be. But mental health isn't, the epilepsy isn't, the fibro isn't. Yeah, obviously, the healthier you are, the better you are. In some respects, but there's no promises. And my conditions aren't going to go away because I've lost weight. They might get worse if I put weight on drastically. But it's always been a thing where I put weight on in the winter and in the summer I don't. Because I eat less, because I'm out more, because I'm moving more. Because what people don't realise is the cold weather, it's been cold this week, the cold weather affects our pain. And affects my leg more because of the metal plates in my leg. So, yes, I will go for this liver scan. Yes, I will listen to what he says. But I ain't gonna like consciously totally listen to him because no one can tell what struggles, how I feel. I mean, my IBS kicked off at the beginning, no, last week. My stomach's been churning all day. My stomach kills. I eat what my belly wants. We're only here once. Might as well enjoy it to the best of our ability. This week going to be a long one this week. It's a philosophy week. It's a new start. New me.